TPT is more than 10 years old. It's at the beginning, the story began in Switzerland at NTPT, North Sinclair Technology. That is the mother company. It's a composite and R&D company in Switzerland. And 10 years ago, besides other projects like Formula One or space or sailing or even watchmaking, we decided to develop a golf shop. Very difficult when you are not from the golf industry, when you are not a golfer yourself. So in Switzerland, when we climb a mountain that we don't know, we hire a guide. And for this project, we found the best guide for the golf shaft. It's John Sinclair on my right that will describe more how he's developing, how he's fitting, and how he's selling our product. I will not be longer than that because his story is so long and so complicated that I will not lose your time today. Thank you very much.
I'm not going to make this long and complicated either, hopefully. So, when I met TPT 10 years ago, they introduced me to this new technology that they can make a putter shaft over and over, or not putter shaft, any shaft, over and over again the same. So, today our drivers, fairways, hybrids, if you hit 7, 10 of them in the same series, they will all feel exactly the same. So this technology is the best thing that I've seen out there, and so I always have these crazy ideas on how to make it better. Because at my shop, I sell performance, not, there we go, better. So I sell performance, I don't sell shafts, so to speak, and TPT earned its way up on my board, and it's the best shaft that I've ever had, and in 10 years, no other shaft has beat it in my shop. And so I keep giving them these crazy ideas, and these guys, this right here, these guys over here, everybody give them a round of applause, because without these engineers, we have no chance to do the ideas that I have. So our newest model, and this is probably the one I'm the most proud of, is the pulse putter shaft. So the new technology allows us to control the flex and the torque independently. So one problem I always saw, I don't know if a lot of you know that we're in the lab putter. It's been exclusively. We've got a lot of wind, so the technology has proven itself out on tour with their putter, and we learned a lot. And I would always look at the reviews, and the reviews were always, our putter is really, really good. And maybe it feels a little harsh, or maybe it feels a little bit firm for some people. And so my idea was to turn the putter into a tuning fork. So I want to have the same torque, I want to have the same weight through all the putters. And all of these putters have come out sub 1 torque. I have not measured any other shafts that do that. So they're all the same, so your delivery of the putter head is extremely consistent. If you're the best player in the world to your average golfer, and then now you can have the feel that you want. So you might want a softer feel, but at the same time, we don't want to give you a softer shaft with a higher torque, so the putter starts twisting during your stroke, just to give you the feel that we want. Now we want you to fit into the putter head that you fit into and you like, and then make it feel the way you want it to feel. And that's been 100% accomplished with this new pulse putter shaft. We have the 50 would be the softest, then the 70 would be the firmest, and then we have the Goldilocks 60 in the middle that can be just right for some people. That's what I call it. But I also have found in all my testing that even some people feel the 70 as softer. I think we had that, you'll see that on Cordy's video we did. He was actually thinking that firmer feel, that higher noise that we get out of it, a little bit higher click, would sound to him more like compression, I think is the way he described it. And so therefore he thought that was a softer feel. So we get to leave it up to the customers what they want to feel, and us as the fitters or the coaches, we get to deliver them performance. And that's where the key of everything TPT does. We always promise when we bring out a new product, it has to be better than the last one. And this is a good success in the next venture in the putter shafts and probably the future shafts that we make in the years to come. So, give you a little background on what I saw in the putter shaft. So when you have a putter like this one, where the mast is outside the shaft, so it's going to be outside. So it doesn't matter if it's face balanced or if it's a toe hang or anything like that. What I would see on all the other putter shafts was in the transition, we would start to see a twist. And anybody who wants to stay after, I have some 3D stuff that I can show you that watch it. So we'd see this twist, and it would open the putter face. That means the player has to compensate for that twist in some way. Now on tour, we might get a lot of people that, you know, they'll just make some weird stroke and then they're very consistent at it. They do very well, they putt great. But your average putter usually wants a better looking stroke and make it feel better. They like to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And so now the putter shaft and the putter head, wherever your hands go, that putter blade's going to go. And so it's a lot easier for people to start to learn how to hit it down the line when those two things match up and they're not having to compensate for the twist. Now on the lower torque shafts, or the lower torque heads that are out there now, we started to see it wasn't in transition that I would see the inconsistency. It was when it was coming into the ball. So I would start to see inconsistency in the delivery of the putter head really close to impact. So on both of them, we've seen massive improvements in the consistency of our players. We do all of our testing from just human experience. I don't believe that we should do a lot of testing on robots because I haven't ever seen a robot swing like a human. And so we've been doing a lot of testing with just actual players. And consistency to me in putting is key. So I want to be able to start on the line and I want the speed I want. And then over and above that, path, all that stuff doesn't really matter to me. It's consistency. We also have it, and you can try the putter today, where if you hit this a millimeter off center, you'll feel it. So that's also going to give your players a lot better idea. We're not going to dampen the shaft and make it feel solid when it's not. We're going to let the player find that spot that he likes, which is going to bring up the consistency, and you're more consistent, you make more putts. So that's just a nice overview of what actually happens. The new 4-ply technology is just unbelievable, and that's going to give options to everybody. So that's the short view, and if we got any questions, we'll take some questions. Questions? No? All right. I'll ask anybody that wants to come up and see some of that stuff here, just come on up and we'll show it to you. All good? All right, sweet. Short and sweet.